Hi, I'm Mike from 1A Auto. We've been selling auto parts for over 30 years. We're dedicated to delivering quality auto parts, expert customer service, fast and free shipping, all backed by our 100% satisfaction guarantee. So visit us at 1aauto.com, your trusted source for quality auto parts.
Disconnect your negative battery cable. Ours is a 10 millimeter. Yours may be 8 millimeter. Loosen it up and take the cable off and set it aside. Remove your wipe arms. Start small flat blade screwdriver or a pick tool. Just work it under the back side here. Pull up and off. There's a nut underneath and repeat for the other side. .15 millimeter socket and ratchet, and remove the two 15 millimeter nuts. Usually you can break them free by pressing, and then you just pull them up and off. And you can see I've got a nice pollen mark here. You could also use a dry erase marker and just mark where your wiper blades sit before you remove them. The windshield cowl panel with the hood closed, there's a series of screws on each side. This is actually a two-piece panel. You take a little pick tool, remove this plug, and it's the same on the other side. And then there's a Phillips screw down in there, and then there's a Phillips screw here. There should be one there and another one there for the driver's side. We'll use the Phillips screw driver, which is the one with the 4 points, and remove. And on the passenger side, once you remove the plug, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 screws. Now pop your hood from inside, take the latch out, and on each side again, there is a clip, plastic trim removal tool available at 1A Auto. Pull this clip up and out. And then there are some clips that hold it across the back of the engine bay. They just pull off. And driver's side, you can pull the cowl weather strip off, and then the cowl panel comes up. And out. Same thing over here. Remove the clip. Pull off these two clips. You can unplug the motor, just push down on this tab and work the connection off. And then 3 8 millimeter bolts hold the assembly in place. One here, and one over here. And we're using an 8 millimeter socket with a ratchet and extension to make it easier. Once you have the assembly free, you want to open up the hood, and we're gonna let the hood kind of go back and rest on the windshield. We'll remove this pin here, and then on each side you'll want to have somebody help you out, but you're going to take off the support rods, which just entails pulling out on a clip here, hold up the hood, and remove the rod on each side. And we'll remove the hose from the clip there. And again, I have somebody holding the hood. And then slowly bring your hood up. And we've got a blanket on the windshield. It doesn't really put that much pressure on the windshield because it's pretty much straight up in the air. Let it sit back. To pull it up and out, you want to reposition the arms. So there's an 8mm bolt. Basically, if you followed the shaft right through the motor, there's the 8mm bolt right back here. Take an 8mm wrench, get it onto that bolt, and then when you turn it, you can see the arms move. And basically you just want to move them until, if you look over here, you'll see this arm here. Line that arm up kind of like that, so you'll have more room to pull the thing out. And then it'll come up. Gotta get the get it up and over. Bring that side down, and then bring the assembly out. And I can just kind of show you. Provided your whole system broke in the original position, if it's in the off position, it's going to be like this. And like I said, you just want to get your wrench in there and move the arms so they're kind of lined up with the rest of the mechanism. Sometimes your bushings will actually, they're plastic, so they'll disintegrate, and it's pretty easy to replace them. Although if you're getting this far, you might want to think about just putting a whole new transmission from 1aauto.com in. But if you just want to replace a bushing, just pry the arm off. They all kind of work the same way. Work a screwdriver underneath and they pry off. To get one of the bushings out, take a 1-inch socket, put it underneath, hammer. May break, that's okay, because it's the old one and you don't really care. And then new one from 1aauto, they come in a pack of 4. You can see it's exactly the same. Put it into place. And then you can actually turn your 1-inch socket over. Put it down so the socket is supporting. Then take a smaller, I think this is a 7/8 socket. And just make sure you drive it in evenly. And then just check the back side. Make sure it's all the way in. Looks like it just needs a little bit of help on the side here. And then before you put it back together, use a little wheel bearing grease or brake grease. Grease the ball that it contacts. And put it together like that. Then you can use a pair of sliding jaw pliers, just adjust them wherever you want. Push with your hands as well. And put it back together. Now, go in, down. So get it in, pull it back this way, then lift that up, slide it in, drop it down. And you can actually plug the motor in, and now we'll install our 3 bolts. And then reconnect your negative battery cable, put it on, and tighten up the bolt. Again, ours is 10 millimeter, yours may be different. And now you'll want to just turn the key on and run the windshield wipers, turn them off. Now your wiper, motor, and transmission are in the park position, and you can see these arms are pointed back down in there. Slowly bring the hood back down. Make sure the clip is in your hood support rods. Put that one on. And install the other one. Make sure they're on. Washer tube. These harness clips. Oop, this one goes up here. Your cowl panel has a locating pin here and also one here, and there may be some other ones, but this may be broken. But put it in place. Same thing on this side. Down and in place. And this comes out in front. Make sure it's down. Put the clip back here. 2 clips on this side. The lip of this should go towards the engine. And you can bring the hood down. Reinstall your screws. Put the grommet back on. So sometimes these clips will get out of line, so you might have to just put your screwdriver down in. Straighten it out a little bit so you can see the hole, and then put the screw in. And reinstall the wiper arms, and we noticed usually that when you have your wipers, it kind of lines up with the windshield. What happened is somebody had put these wipers on incorrectly. They had the passenger side one on the driver's side. So the driver's side should go on, and there should be about an inch between the bottom of the windshield here and where the wiper sits. And then this passenger side should just be up off, and again about an inch between the wiper blade and where the black is on the windshield. Press them down on. The driver's side has a little more of a bend in it than the passenger side, and that allows us to sit straighter. Once you have them on there, your 15mm nuts to hold them in place. And press them down and then tighten them up with a 15mm wrench or socket and ratchet. And if you ever detect that the wiper arms slip at all, you want to come on here and tighten them up more to get them to stop slipping. And then install the caps to finish it off.
Thanks for watching. Visit us at 1AAuto.com for quality auto parts, fast and free shipping, and the best customer service in the industry.